Returning from the battlefield, 2 Chronicles chapter 19 follows King Jehoshaphat as he arrives safely back in Jerusalem. Although God has spared his life during the battle at Ramoth-Gilead, the king soon learns that being rescued by God does not mean his decisions are beyond correction. A faithful prophet meets him with a message that leads to renewed reforms throughout Judah. As Jehoshaphat enters the city, Jehu, son of Hanani the seer, goes out to meet him. Rather than congratulating the king for surviving the battle, Jehu delivers a searching question from the Lord. Should you help the wicked and love those who hate the Lord? Because of this, the wrath of the Lord is upon you. Jehoshaphat's alliance with King Ahab had placed him alongside a ruler who repeatedly rejected God's word. Although Jehoshaphat had sought the Lord before the battle, he had still chosen to stand beside Ahab in war. Yet the prophet's message is not entirely one of judgment. Jehu also acknowledges the good that remains in the king's life. He tells Jehoshaphat that he has removed the Asherah poles from the land and has set his heart on seeking God. The Lord sees both his failure and his sincere desire to honor him. Instead of becoming defensive, Jehoshaphat responds by returning to the work of leading the nation spiritually. He travels throughout the kingdom, from Beersheba in the south to the hill country of Ephraim in the north, encouraging the people to return to the Lord, the God of their ancestors. Rather than allowing one mistake to define his reign, he chooses to guide the nation back toward faithful worship. Jehoshaphat also strengthens the administration of justice across Judah. He appoints judges in each of the fortified cities, reminding them that they are not judging merely for people, but for the Lord himself, who is present whenever they render judgment. He gives the judges careful instructions. They must act with reverence for God, because the Lord shows no partiality, accepts no bribes, and never twists justice. Every decision is to be made with integrity, knowing they are accountable to God rather than to human opinion. The king then establishes an even higher court in Jerusalem. He appoints Levites, priests, and family leaders to decide difficult cases involving both the law of the Lord and disputes among the people. Jehoshaphat places Amariah the chief priest over matters concerning the Lord, while Zebediah, son of Ishmael, a leader from the tribe of Judah, oversees matters relating to the king. The Levites are assigned to assist them in carrying out these responsibilities. Before sending them out, Jehoshaphat offers one final charge. They are to serve faithfully, courageously, and wholeheartedly, trusting that the Lord will be with those who do what is right. Throughout the chapter, the focus shifts from military strength to moral leadership. Jehoshaphat recognizes that a nation is not sustained by armies alone, but by justice, truth, and obedience to God. By correcting what is wrong and strengthening what is good, he demonstrates the heart of a leader willing to grow after receiving godly correction. One lesson stands out clearly. God's correction is an expression of his mercy, not merely his judgment. Jehoshaphat made a serious mistake by joining Ahab, but when confronted, he did not abandon the Lord. Instead, he accepted the warning and renewed his commitment to lead God's people faithfully. The chapter reminds us that our failures do not have to be the end of our story if we are willing to respond with humility and obedience. The story continues in 2 Chronicles chapter 20, where a vast coalition of enemies marches against Judah. Faced with overwhelming odds, Jehoshaphat calls the nation to prayer, and the Lord delivers an extraordinary victory without Judah having to fight the battle.